All right. Welcome to Smokey Approved. That's not what this is. This is Smokey Reacts. I fucking forgot. One of the homies in the comment section was like, you got to check out uh, Roadman does bedtime stories. And then I opened up a bunch of them. I didn't know you had more than one. I thought it was just going to be one. So I'm going to run through a bunch of these right now. This is the first one, though. I don't even know where I'm starting off. I just hope it's funny. That's really why I wanted to start with these today. I was just looking to have a good laugh first. So yeah, let's check this out. Let's see this Roadman tells a bedtime story, and I guess this is off of a YouTube channel or a fucking TV show on the BBC where famous people read bedtime stories to kids like that. What the fuck is going on over there? We don't have no shit like that in America. The fuck? But yeah, let's check this out. Think anybody's gonna check these out. It is greatly appreciated. I do appreciate anybody that does support the channel or just anybody that just watches. Does not matter. Regardless, thank you. Could you please hit that like and subscribe? And let's get into this one.
CBB's bedtime story.
I beg you just bust open the door a little bit. You know them ones that man.
CBB's bedtime story.
I beg you just bust open the door a little bit. You know them ones that man just catch a little breeze on the face and that. You know them ones there. Little breezes.
I love that phrase. You know them ones there. Or them times there. That nigga Tiny Boost and fuck my whole life up with them times there. That nigga said that shit so many times in that interview I was watching. I was just like, yeah, them times there, my nigga. I totally understand them times there. Like, I definitely get it now.
Hitting the eyeballs and them thing. I beg you do that for. Oh, hello there. My little pitneys. We not saying that.
My little
60s
pitneys.
holiday, living life and that. Come on. Listen, alright, boom. Today's story is called the Gruffalo. Yeah? If you know what's going on, yeah? Alright, cool. Boom. Once upon a time, there was a mouse, yeah? My man's just walking through the forest and that. So then a fox sees the mouse now, innit? So the fox is like, raw. What are you saying, Mr.
New York niggas and London niggas, when they tell stories, that should be hilarious. So in London, niggas be like rah. But in New York, niggas be like, so boom.
Mouse, where are you going? Then the fox is like, rah, you should come in my little, get me? Man's got my own little crib in here. Maybe you should come inside my little house, you get me? Get me? Man's cooking a little food, Mr. Mouse. What you saying? Come in my one, you know, like that. Sneaky fox and that. So I don't like foxes, them man are sneaky, you know, going man's bins and that. Just eating that food and that. So I don't like.
What? Y'all really have foxes like that? It's like a real fox problem like that? That's crazy. Like foxes in America? They're so fucking rare, I think. Do we even... That's stupid. We have to have foxes. Hey Siri, how many foxes are in America?
One moment. Okay. I found this on the web for how many
Oh, we got
foxes
4
are in
types.
America.
I ain't never seen one of them bitches in my life, though.
Foxes, them man are sneaky. But you see this mouse, yeah? See the mouse? See the mouse? It's not even sure. He said, oh, you know what? Thank you so much for that, my brother. But I'm going to go and have lunch with the Gruffalo.
My brother.
So the fox is like, a Gruffalo? Who's Gruffalo? I don't know that, brother. So the mouse is like, a Gruffalo? You don't know the Gruffalo? He's got a big jaw with the big teeth. Man will eat you. You don't really want this grief. So the fox is
Big
like,
teeth.
"Rah, where you meeting this Gruffalo, brother?" And the mouse is like, rah, I'm meeting the Gruffalo here, my brother. And you know what he likes eating the most? Not chicken and chips with the burger and the strips. He likes eating fox. You know, like that. Foxtons, yeah? What you saying, my brother? What you saying, Mr. Fox? Phew. Like that. The fox is gone in his little hole. It's gone. Then the mouse is like, idiot fox.
Idiot.
There's no thing called a Gruffalo. That's why I like the mouse. I like the mouse, you know. I like the mouse. So the mouse just carries on walking through the woods. You know what I'm saying? He's just having a little stroll. So this owl looking at the OVO sign swoops down. He says,
Looking at the OVO sign.
this mouse. Because right now, no one is eating on the roads. So I'm going to eat this mouse right now. So he swoops down, yeah?
Swoops.
Like, bro, you look good. Where you going, Mr. Mouse? Furthermore, you should come on my treetop. Get me. Man's making a little food in there. There weren't no food. He was going to eat him. The mouse, again, is like, you know what? Thank you so much for offering me to your little crib, but I'm going to go and have food with a Gruffalo. You know, like that. You know, I like this mouse, you know. So the OVO owl starts spazzing out. Is that a Gruffalo? Rude boy, what is a Gruffalo? Who is Gruffalo? Where the hell? What is this Gruffalo thing you're talking about, my brother? So the mouse is like, you don't know what a Gruffalo is? You see the Gruffalo, yeah? It's got knobbly knees and bendy toes. And my man's got poison at the end of his nose. Like that. You went like that. You know you went like that, innit? So the OVO, I was like, raw. So what? So what? Where you meeting this Gruffalo, brother? Where's it? Hold on. You know, like that. The OVO, I was getting a bit shook. Like, where you meeting this guy now? So the mouse is like, I'm gonna meet him right here by the stream. And you know what he likes eating the most? Is our ice cream. Rah, just like that. TT like cornetto and that with the owl feather and that. You know it's looking bombastic right now, you know. So that's when the owl was like, ooh, what me, dirty.
The nigga hit the D double in the middle of the story.
The owl's gone. He's out of there. He's like, nah, man can't be eating me with no ice cream, find man dead by the stream. So the owl flies off just like that. And that's when the mouse says, stupid OVO owl. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? So the mouse continues to walk through the woods. And that's when he meets a snake. So the snake said, Ross, where you going, Mr. Mouse? Why didn't you come into my little dens and have some soups? Obviously it's a snake. My man's just gonna keep stretching out the S's. And the mouse said, oh, do you know what, Mr. Snake? Thank you so much, but unfortunately, after passing your offer, I'm gonna go and have some food with a Gruffalo. And that's when the snake said,
Nigga, what?
What's a Gruffalo? And that's when the mouse said, his eyes are orange and his tongue is black and it likes to eat little snakes like you. So how about that? Ooh, the mouse is on crud, you know. I ain't gonna lie, the mouse is on major crud. Can we all agree he's on some real crud, yeah? Alright, say no more. So that's when the snake said, swear down. Is that what you're saying?
Swear down.
Serious, my brothers. And that's when the mouse said, raw, I'm gonna be meeting you right by the lake. And you know what my man really likes? Toast bacon with some scrambled snake. You know, like that. Got man shook, cause what, like, are you shook? Cause you sound quite shook, Mr. Snake. Like, you was giving it the bigger than that, slivering and that. Now you're
slivering in that.
Shook. I don't know, innit? I'm just a
That shit
mouse.
didn't even be funny.
You man normally eat meat also. Wow. You know what? And that's when the snake
You know what?
swear down, scrambled snake.
Wait. You know them ones is like saying, you know what I'm talking about? It's just the UK version of you know what I'm talking about? That's pretty much what that is. Right? You know them ones?
I need to be out here. Let me call the Jakes. And that's when the mouse said, stupid snake. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? I know it's going to get mad, you know. I feel like it's going to get mad for my man still. Is it going to get mad? You can't say it, no? Idiot. And that's when the mouse was walking through the woods and seen someone who had big brick feet, orange eyes, and a poisonous nose. My man had claws. And he was like, raw, I've seen those. He had a big dusty back. Man had legs that looked like boot-cut jeans. He said, raw, bruv, you look like one big fat you who don't eat his greens. And then the mouse said, oh my days, it's a Gruffalo. Then the Gruffalo was like, raw, like, you see you, yeah? Man's gonna dip you in the burger sauce and that, get me? Eat you and that, you know them ones there, put some chips and that, little barbecue sauce, might even cover with mayonnaise. You little mouse, you're gonna be delicious, you know, like that. So that's when the mouse said, what? Listen, I ain't scared of you. I am one of the baddest mouse in this forest. And if you wanna see, just follow me. So the Gruffalo's like, this idiot mouse, yeah? Alright, cool, say no more. If you're lying, I'm gonna punch you up right here in the woods, innit? Say no more. So the mouse and the Gruffalo, they're walking in the woods, like, you know what I'm saying, right? So obviously, the Gruffalo's like, raw, like, I think I can hear a snake. Let's see what you're saying right now, innit? So then, they see the snake, and the snake's like, swear down. Gruffalo. Hey, I've been hearing so much about you. Swear down, you're like, mad big, but you know what? I'm not on this thing and I'm gone. Right there, the snake, he's gone. And that's when the mouse said, look, I told you, I've got the woods on lock. And the Gruffalo's like, okay, swear down, yeah? Okay, alright, I'll see you, little man. So the Gruffalo and the mouse carry on walking, and the Gruffalo's like, ooh, I can hear OVO owl. Ooh, ooh.
OVO
And I
owl.
was like, ooh, ooh. Yo, Mr.
That
Mouse,
nigga said,
you alright, yeah?
ooh.
Well, my brother, what you saying? Is that your boy Gruffalo, yeah? I've heard so much about you. You're a big man, you know? Hey, I love your stuff, you know? Yeah. The owl was moving shook. Brother, you see the owl was moving shook and that, bruv. And just like that, the owl's gone. The owl's not on no crud right now. So the mouse is like, see, I told you, I run these woods. The snake slivered, yeah? The owl, woo-hoo, it was gone. I told you I'll keep running these woods. And you don't believe me, Gruffalo. Big man like you don't believe little man like me. Furthermore, do you know what? Carry on walking with me. And the Gruffalo said, no, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, my brother. I ain't gonna lie. You're on this thing still, you know? You're on this thing, I'm not gonna lie. And that's when the Gruffalo's like, alright, man can hear something rustling through the bins over there. Sounds like a fox. The mouse said, yeah, man knows the fox, my brother. Like, are you alright, cuz? Like,
Man knows the fuck's my brother.
beginning the story, cuz. Like, man wasn't even scared about it, man. Still, like, what are you saying, Mr. Gruffalo? Like, now the fox, he wasn't on nothing. The fox looks at the Gruffalo. The Gruffalo looked at the fox. Looked at the mouse. Fox was gone. He didn't even say nothing, my brother. The fox was just gone, my brother. You know, like that. And that's when the little mouse says, see, I told you, I run these woods. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit peckish. And you know what I like eating? Me? I like eating Gruffalo crumble. Yeah. All the custard.
All the custard.
Crumble. All the Gruffalo. What you saying, Mr. Gruffalo? What you telling me, big man? And then the Gruffalo said, what? You like eating Gruffalo crumble? Hey, my brother, you're moving mad. Just like that, the Gruffalo was gone. Yeah? So the mouse, he just perched up. My man chin on some rocks. Eating nuts, as you do. You're a little mouse.
As you
like
do.
that. The end. Hey, that's a bad man story, you know. And listen, the moral of the story is this, yeah? It don't matter how big or bad you are, you know. You can still get punched up by the little man. You know them ones there. Listen, I like that story a lot, you know. Cause no, cause everyone tried it with the mouse and that. Cause obviously the fox tried it and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, then try like the flipping OVO owl tried it, the snake tried it, then the big Gruffalo for you was a bad man, you know. But you got poison your nose, so you think you're bad, boy. So I like the story's a bad man story, you know. Nah, I need to go outside for a cigarette. And that's a bad man story still.
No, you don't.
No, I'm not lying though. I'm not lying though, Nathan. That's a bad man story, innit? That's what I'm saying, my brother. Until next time, my little pitties, yeah? Hey. I need to get a cigarette right now, my brother. No, that's a big story still.
To me, either Mo is very analytical. Like, he's analyzed enough of his friends and just been close to niggas that are roadmen so long that, like, when he does this shit, it feels and watches so natural. Like, Mo could have been this person in another life, but he's the funny guy of the group. Like, his destiny was to be the nigga we're watching on the internet or to be doing Netflix specials like he's doing now. But that nigga did Apollo too, yeah. That nigga out here killing it. But I could see that, like, the best parts of what makes it all work is kind of like when, like, you watch like the young Dave Chappelle shit. You could see how much analysis of the content that they're giving us has been actually taken in by the person delivering it. Because when I watch these shits, I'm just like, this nigga has the sound effects niggas make. The way niggas use the still in certain fucking instances on how they end their sentences. Just all that shit. Just that shit I was hearing from Tiny Boost when you saying, you know them times there. This nigga just does them ones there. But Tiny Boost was saying that both of them. But he really likes them times there. But it was probably because he was telling the stories in the past. So that's why he kept saying time instead of them ones. But still, like, man, hey, this nigga Mo's an idiot. All right. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Like I said, I just wanted to laugh. That was really it. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, I'm out of here.